Yo, what's good YouTube? SSB Gokai here, and today, guys, we are here. So, I say we are here like y'all know what I'm talking about. We are here to summon, once again, on this game. However, it's not going to be on the Ultra banners, as you already know. If you watched the last video, I already pulled 2 of the Ultras. One of them I can just get to 7 stars for free. Thank fucking God. And the other one, I'm content with just having the one singular copy. So, yeah. But, we do have a ton of tickets. Now, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it, so... nope, we're not summoning Goku. We already got you. So, yeah, we have a massive amount of tickets. I have been saving these tickets since the start of the anniversary. And what better time than to start with Master Pack 1. Literally year 1 all the way up to basically year 6, which, you know, is to celebrate year 7. But, yeah. I guess, while we summon, I'm gonna kind of just go over some things here, so we're just gonna skip through these. So, 7th anniversary. My personal thoughts of the 7-year anniversary. I'm gonna turn this down for me just a smidgen, that way I can kind of focus on talking. But, yeah, 7th anniversary, honestly, they ended it with a banger. I know when the reveals and stuff came out and I did a reaction to it, I know I might have sounded very, you know, unexcited, but that's mainly because of the fact that I was just kind of just drained. Like, any excitement that I could possibly have for the 7-year anniversary, like, I was just drained of any enthusiasm that I could have had. And that's why I more or less sounded very unimpressed with the reveals and stuff, and just very uninterested. But don't get me wrong, is Namek Goku and Namek Full Power Frieza, you know, worthy units to end off, especially as Ultras for the 7-year anniversary? Yeah, I think so, at least. But at the same time, you know, you still got part 1 and 2, which 7-year anniversary, like, just starting from, like, from part 1 all the way to part 3, like, from part 1 through part 2, it just felt like the anniversary kind of felt a bit dry. Like, it didn't feel like there was much to look forward to. Like, yeah, we got the usual events. We got Dragon Balls, we got Hoi Poi, we got raids, which I missed one, but, you know, it's whatever. Well, I missed one of the raid honors for one of them, but it's whatever. I'm not too worried about it. But, it's mainly the usual stuff that you see in every single anniversary in recent years. And whenever I was reacting to the reveals and stuff, when they revealed that Ultra Full Power Frieza was going, I already knew it was going to be a Saiyan. I already knew for a fact that it was going to be a Saiyan, because the entirety of the 7-year anniversary has been Saiyan themed. Like, every single new unit, aside from, like, a couple of side banner units, were, well, basically one side banner unit, basically, was... No, because, no, we're going to count part 3. A couple of the side banner units were Saiyan themed, and so it was pretty obvious that we were going to get something like Namek Saga Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. And my thing about it is, like, okay, so it's another yellow unit for an Ultra Goku. We already have 3 Ultra Gokus that are yellow. Like, do we truly need Like, did we truly need a yellow unit? No, not really. Jesus, man. But does the kit make up for it? From what I understand, and from what I was able to experience, he is able to shrug off element factor disadvantage, where he basically nullifies the element factor disadvantage for a bit. And he's able to really hold his own, even against some really good units, like Ultra... I say Ultra, LF Kaioken Goku. I was able to really hold my own with Ultra Nameku for a good solid minute. And, you know, this wasn't just some, like, random schmuck either. Like, this player, like, the player I was fighting against knew exactly what he was doing. Like, he knew how to play the game. So, it's not something to just shrug off. But, yeah. His kit does make up for the fact that he's yet another yellow Ultra Goku. But again, you could have made him another element, and thankfully they didn't give Frieza the same treatment where they made him a yellow unit as well, because the full power Friezas we've been getting, the only two that we've ever gotten were yellow units. One's the Sidebanner unit that came out with the OG transforming LF Super Saiyan Goku. And then the other one was its own, like, standalone LF. And he was also a yellow unit. So they were both yellow units, which is really dumb. But thankfully for Ultra Full Power Frieza, they made him a green unit. And then they also finally made it to where he's not one of those units that have to be put on a powerful opponent team. It's so dumb. Because, like, why put him on a powerful opponent team when he could be put on the main team? Because LOE, let's just be honest, LOE's been kind of just eating shit for a while now. And I think Ultra Full Power Frieza is exactly what they needed to get the ball rolling. Because when was the last LOE unit we got for like, when was the last one we got? Hold up. I'm gonna have to check the character list. Because I'm genuinely curious now. Because I don't remember which one was the last one that came out. So, character list. Let's see. LOE, Lineage of Evil. If I can find it, hold up. Lineage of Evil right here. Alright, so let's see, when was the last one? I guess you can count Cell and Frieza. I wasn't really thinking about that one, but the last one we got was actually the Ultra Golden Frieza, which I think came out last year? Did he come out a year ago? Yeah, he came out a year ago. But he's powerful opponent. He's not LOE. And, like, does he even buff LOE whatsoever? Hold up. No, he doesn't. Like, yeah, sure, LOE characters are powerful. They have powerful opponent tags, but it's not what you're looking for, is it? It's not really what you're looking for. Yeah, 6 stars. No, doesn't buff LOE whatsoever. Which, again, yeah, it's still powerful opponent. Like, they're still on powerful opponent. Let's see, Extreme Frieza. Yeah, that's as far as buffs to LOE. Like, this Extreme Frieza is the last one that came out that buffed the LOE team exclusively. But as far as any other unit after that, no. Because GT Cell and Frieza, they're mainly meant to really be run on the GT team slash Future Saga team slash Powerful Opponent team, because that's just the way it is. But yeah, it's really good to see that LOE is finally getting the buffs they need to really kind of just get the ball rolling, because they've been, I'm gonna be honest, LOE lovers, y'all have been getting ignored for a while. And honestly, with us finally getting a new full power Frieza, and he's an Ultra unit now, like, I'd say that's just a win. Alright, so let me kind of just get into my final, like, conclusions about the anniversary. Like, how would I rate this anniversary as a whole, not individual parts? You know, part 3 would just get an instant, 10 out of 10 with the way they ended it off, because, like, they ended it off with a bang. But as a whole, I'm gonna be completely unbiased and fair. In my opinion, if I were to rate the 7th anniversary as a whole from 1 out of 10, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. We'll say 8.5 out of 10, because while there was some new stuff like the UI changes and stuff like that we got, in all honesty, it doesn't really make up for the fact that we really didn't get much from part 1 to part 2. Like, yeah, sure, we got, the new units, obviously. We got the UI change. We got new battle mechanics with ground battles, aka dynamic area battles. But overall, if you don't count everything else, that's really just it. There really isn't anything else to really add on to that, because they didn't really do much for part 1 and part 2. Part 3 is mainly the one that they ended it off with. Now, for part 3, do I think they should have ended it off with a double Ultra banner? Double Ultra banner summons? I mean, I'm gonna just say it right now. I kind of expected them to do that. It was within my expectations that they would do it either in part 1, part 2, or part 3. Mainly in part 1 or part 3, that they would do double Ultras. But, like, in all honesty, like, it's having double Ultras, like, is it that bad? No. Yes and no. It really just depends. It kind of depends, because, yeah, it's kind of scummy in a way that they release 2 Ultras in the same part. So therefore, you really have to, like, pick and choose. But at the same time, they did kind of make up for it with the 3 times Z power, because, well, when we get back to the summon screen, I'm going to show y'all real quick. Let me just figure out where there we go. So, do I want to buy the ticket, or do I just, I'm going to just buy the Z power. Z power is going to be more useful. Z power is more guaranteed. Let me use it later. I was going to buy the ticket, but wait, no, I can still buy the ticket. Hold up. Because, let's go to this, and boom. But, yeah. Before I go back into summoning on the tickets, let me show you. Alright, so, as you guys already know, we're going to go to this, that way I can show you. So, normal rates for ultra rarities are 3.5%. 3.5. You know what I meant. You see it on the screen. It's 0.35%. My bad. I'm sorry. And then when you double it, it's 0.7%. Now, the reason why I say the times 3 rates kind of makes up for it, well, yeah, it's unfortunate that they didn't do it for Goku, which I still think they should have done it for Goku if they're going to do it for Frieza anyway. I think what they're really trying to promote here is that Frieza really is just a bonus character, and that's why he not only gets that special treatment of, like, getting triple ultra rates, on his banner, but you also get 1,000 free Z power to use on him once you've summoned him and pulled him, and then you're actually able to just use him and have him at 7 stars, because he comes with 2,000 Z power, get 1,000, that puts you at 3,000 Z power in total, 7 stars. So, as opposed to the 0.7% pull rate that you would have on a ×2 step, ×3 basically puts you at 1.05% on the pull rate for full power Frieza. For an ultra rarity character, while yeah, some people, like I think Slavix said, like, yeah, no, it's not a really massive put. No, this is a massive push, because that puts him at the same, pretty much slightly over the same rates as pulling Krillin. That is massive, and you guys even saw 3 times rates is not a myth. It exists. 2 times rates, like, it's a myth. All right, I've already proven it countless times. Like, I've hardly ever, I don't think I remember the last time I pulled a character on 2 times rates. I really don't. And if there was a time that I did, please let me know. If I did do it on video, let me know. Or if I said it sometime before on, like, Twitter, or if I posted it on YouTube, or you saw that I said it somewhere, or heard that I said it somewhere, you know, let me know, correct me in the comments. But I don't remember the last time I pulled a character on 2 times rates. 3 times rates, dude, that is so much better than the usual 2 times, because it puts it at the same pull rate as the featured sparking, which you see right here is a 1%, and it puts it higher than the what's pretty much gonna be 0.5% for every single other sparking, which, yeah, at 0.75, it is still higher, but it's not high enough. Like, this is basically double than what is on the unfeatured pool. Anyways, let me take a sip of my drink. Holy shit. That is a lot of talking. I am the Yapatron 9000. Alright. Let's get back into the tickets. But, another thing that kind of knocked the rating down a bit for me was the fact that Shallot really didn't get much. Like, yeah, sure, he got Plasma Quits, which made him meta again, and by the way, he's absolutely phenomenal to run on the Ultra Namek Saga Super Saiyan Goku. I'm gonna just call him Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. It's, you know which one I'm talking about. He's a really solid unit to run on Ultra Super Saiyan Goku's team. And the reason why I say that is because he's good to have a unit to where you can just have him not only be like the tanky type of unit where he just takes damage, heals, but he also is really good to just throw off, like, if an opponent sends a Rising Rush and your Endurance was already popped, you can just throw in Shallot, and Shallot will basically sit there and take that damage. He'll trigger the KO protection, and if he takes any more hits, like after you use your main ability and you get some heals, if he takes a hit, he's healing all of his HP back. I'm gonna record the replay at some point, that way I can show y'all, but Shallot's really solid in the current meta right now. That's my nephew in the background if you heard that. But anyways, yeah, Shallot's really solid in the current meta. So, alright, so we're jumping into, we got 777 tickets. That's a very lucky number, if y'all don't know. But they really gave me an odd number of tickets just for that, just for that bit. Yeah, we have 1,000 tickets to go through, so despite us being able to have LF units on this banner, we're gonna have to skip through, because again, this is over 1,000 multis we're doing. This is over 1,000, no, This is over 1,000 tickets we're doing. So, yeah, we need to be able to we need to be able to fly through this, dude. Saving all these tickets kind of just bit me in the ass a bit, because it's like, that's so many. Hey, we got an LF. I'll take it. I need a Zenkai. If I can get copies of that Goku, I will gladly take it, because I do not have him. I don't have him 7 stars, as you already saw, but I do have the Z power, because pretty sure I grinded all 7,000 Z power needed to Zenkai. So the second he gets the 7 stars, he's pretty much done. But yeah, 7 and again, they also did a collab with Sparking Zero too, so that's another thing. But at the same time, that's not on Dragon Ball Legends. While it opens the door for future collabs, like having Shallot in like Xenoverse, which I know Xenoverse 2 needs to die at some point. They need to give us Xenoverse 3 at some point, but at the same time, you know, if they give us Shallot in Xenoverse, like, you know, it's about damn time. But in Sparking Zero, like, it's super hype that they added him in, and not to mention that opens the door for future collabs, not just with other games, but for Dragon Ball Legends themselves. Oh, we'll let this animation rock. Let's see what we get here. If we can get a Broly animation. But, yeah, Shallot, finally being added to Sparking Zero, it's just, it's wild. Now, unfortunately, he didn't get any of his, transformations with him. Hey, do I have him? Do I have him over 7 stars? I think yeah, I do. I 100% do. On my old account, I think I had him maxed out. But, yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have Shallot's transformations in Sparking Zero, which hopefully they'll at some point add them in. Like if they add like Giblet and Zaha to the game as well, then there's that. And hopefully they add some dialogue too. Like there's like Shallot does have some exclusive dialogue, and they did use some existing dialogue to like kind of fit with Shallot's dialogue, but at the same time, like, we really don't have we don't have much interactions between Shallot and the other characters aside from what we see with Shallot. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. I would have loved to see like Nappa be like, "Hey, how's my favorite student doing?" and stuff like that, or be like having Kaba go like, "Master, it's good to see you." Or even just have Shallot to where, like, Kaba doesn't know who he is, but Shallot, like, recognizes him as, like, "Hey, Kaba, how's it going?" It's like, hey, do I know you? You know, it's something along those lines. And once again, while we're on that topic, there's no girl talk about Shallot. I don't know why. I don't know why he's just one of those DLC characters. They had that for a while for Daima Goku, where there was just nothing for Daima Goku. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe at some point they'll add something for Shallot in the future. Hopefully they add his forms, definitely. That's a given fact. But, yeah, hopefully at some point we also get, you know, some dialogue and stuff that pertains to Shallot from other characters, because, you know, it would be kind of cool to hear that, you know, from other characters, you know, what their thoughts are on Shallot. But, yeah, and as far as opening the door for other collabs for Dragon Ball Legends, think about it. Imagine getting characters from Sparking Zero, like Sparking Zero original characters from, like, the certain What If stores, like Gohan Black, and they get added into Dragon Ball Legends. That would be hype. I would be so down for having Gohan Black in Dragon Ball Legends, bro. That would be so fucking dope. And the fact that he's still not playable in Sparking Zero, despite being an actual fucking character and having a character model of even having the voice actor for Gohan and everything in there, like, bro, it's downright criminal that they have not done anything with Gohan Black in Sparking Zero. We don't have anything for him being a character model, no future updates. Like, they haven't said anything about if they plan on doing anything with Gohan Black. And, like, bro, that's just, like, everyone was losing their minds whenever they saw Gohan Black, bro. Oh, shit. I don't think I can use that. I don't think I have a team that's... Yeah, because I don't have LF... I don't have the new LF, OG Goku. I don't even have LF, Demon King Piccolo. So... Yeah, really can't do much with that character. But, yeah, that's really all there is, I think, about what we could get. We have to really, let's kind of get some, thoughts out of the way real quick. So, the after party for Dragon Ball Legends 7th year anniversary, what do we get? So, last year, if I'm not mistaken, for the after parties, it's always something that's themed along with what we ended off with. So, what can we possibly get that can go with Namek Saga, Super Saiyan Goku, and Full Power Frieza? Last year, we got Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Fuck that fucking unit. I still don't have him. And then, you know, when they started the after party, we got, LF Omega Shenron, which was the first time we got any Omega Shenron as an LF in the game. Period. Like, we got Ultra Omega Shenron, but we don't have, like, well, we do now, but we didn't have LF Omega Shenron. Now, one character they could do this year, I don't know if they would do it, but if I were to think of an LF that is somewhat themed around either Namek Saga or Dragon Ball Z, we could see something along the lines of a new LF Bardock, because we haven't gotten any Bardock in a while, aside from, I think the Extreme one was the last one that came out, and I don't even know when. Did that come out last year? I think it came out last year. But, yeah. No, I think the Extreme Bardock came out. No, it came out last year, right? Yeah. Didn't it come out with the Part 1 units? I want to say it did. I don't remember. I didn't really participate in Part 1. And I didn't really see the banners for the Part 1 units, so I don't really know, but... Yeah. So... What we do need is a Super Saiyan Bardock. Like an actual Bardock that's in the Super Saiyan transformation, and he's like actually in the form and not just like it's, you know, it's only part of the LF like they did with the last LF Bardock. Don't get me wrong, the last LF Bardock was cool and all, and like his LF was amazing, but like, let's just be honest, we wanted Super Saiyan Bardock, because the only Super Saiyan Bardock we have is like the old Year 1 blue Super Saiyan Bardock, and that's the only one that we have that's in Super Saiyan. So if we can get a new Bardock that's in the Super Saiyan transformation, or if they want to save that later down the line as an Ultra, that would also be kind of good. That would also be kind of cool to see. Another idea that they could do is, okay, we got Broly. One thing I don't think we've ever seen, I don't think they ever, like, touched up on this since the red one came out. The Android Saga Super Saiyan Vegeta that, like, when he first arrives and he first taps into the Super Saiyan transformation. I do not believe we have anything pertaining to that unit in specific. So, what I'd like to see is an LF Super Saiyan Vegeta. And his LF attack is going, like, his legendary finish is, like, just the Big Bang attack that he does against Android 19. That I would love to see. That would genuinely be, like, top tier. And I think if Nano ever hears about this idea, I think he would 100% agree as well. Unless he's also down for the Bardock idea. Speaking of Vegeta, it's Nano's favorite unit, Majin Vegeta. But if Nano were to ever hear about this idea, like, enough people talk about it, and I think he'd be down for a LF Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Android Saga where he does the Big Bang attack. But yeah, me personally, I'd love to see it because really we don't really have anything like that as far as, like, that specific moment is concerned, and that would also be their opportunity to, like, re-release some, like, units like with Dr. Zero / Android 20, as well as give us a new Android 19 that would be like the side banner unit. So, you know, it's just some ideas. Anyways, Jesus Christ, we still have 400 tickets. I saved so much. I didn't think this would take so long. I figured I'd yap long enough to where it wouldn't matter, but, like, holy shit. Oh, man. PvP. Let's just change the topic to something that I can kind of just not really rant about, but, like, kind of just express my opinions of. Right now, PvP, I think a lot of people are complaining about the lag right now, which I played a couple of matches today. There really wasn't any lag. I know there's been a lot of lag before the Ultra's released, but as far as like today, like as of the current meta right now, there really just hasn't been any lag, which is ironic enough. When is that Beast Gohan ever getting a fucking Zenkai, bro? Like, come on. We have his Ultra in the game. When is he getting a Zenkai? Zenkai this dude now. I swear, it's like with Super Saiyan 2, Yellow transforming Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They're so scared to Zenkai this dude. And I don't know why. Because if I'm not mistaken, we still don't have a Zenkai for that transforming Gohan, right? So, like, where is it? Where's the Zenkai for him? Come on. What are you doing, Legends? But, yeah, PvP right now, like, I think I've already told y'all, like, the best team to run in PvP is the Saiyan team. Because, one, for starters, like, this is just obvious. The main units that we've been getting throughout the entire anniversary has simply just been Saiyans. You know, we got like we got 2 new Vegetas, and we got 3 new Gokus. One of them is an Ultra, which has a very broken mechanic where he basically saves one of your units from just being insta-killed. So, yeah, it's. I think it's safe to say, because it even states it in the in Ultra Super Saiyan Goku's kit that, oh well, fucking god, I just 7-starred that Trunks with the Z power I was getting, and now I pull him. Damn it. Anyways, in Ultra Super Saiyan Goku's kit, it does say that he is. It really does say, it blatantly states that he would work better on a Saiyan team. Alright, if you're not using him on a Saiyan team, or at the very least a Frieza Saga team, if you just wanna, if you're not really worried about the Unisynth, Ultra Rarity Unisynth, Resonance. I don't know why I was trying to say Unisynth. Is that even a word? The Ultra Resonance ability. But, yeah, if you don't care about the Ultra Resonance ability, like, yeah, you can run, like, other units like Sun Family, where you can run them with Ultra Beast Gohan if you want to be cheesy. Or, if you want to run him on the Namek Saga with the new Ultra Frieza, if you were able to pull him. As well as the new Krillin, which Krillin, I think, gives Goku death buffs. So, yeah. Once again, Krillin's primary task is, if they Rising Rush you and they already popped your KO protection, sacrifice him. Sacrifice him and get death buffs. But, yeah, honestly, the full Saiyan team is just the way to go. LOE, I don't think LOE's ready yet. I think it is runnable with the new Ultra Frieza, and if you run him with the Ultra Golden Frieza, because every unit on that tag is basically powerful opponent. You can still run Ultra Golden Frieza on that team, but at the same time, I don't think that team is fully ready yet to be be fully used in PvP, because once again, Saiyans right now are dominant in the meta, especially with y'all don't think I see this shit, but I do. Y'all running that I see the videos where people run Ultra Super Saiyan Goku with Ultra Majin Vegeta. Yeah, and you know who you are. I see it. I see the videos. Yeah, some of the videos are from, like, Diddy or Slaybyx or whoever. I think Diddy was the one that ran... Surprisingly enough, he was the first one that I saw that ran Ultra Majin Vegeta with Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. I figured Nano was going to be the first one ever to do that. To ever, like, be bold enough to do that. But no. Subby Sauce did it. Diddy Sauce, Subby Sauce, however you want to call him. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But, yeah, he's got to change that name, bro. Everyone keeps saying that he's got to change the name, bro. Like, it's got to happen. He's been saying he's got to change the name, and it's like... Yeah, I think at some point you're just gonna have to just bite the bullet and figure out something, like, just go with Subby Sauce. I mean, I think people would be somewhat accepting of it. Like, yeah, it might not be as catchy as Diddy Sauce, but, like, even now, saying it's, like, kind of cringy at this point, because it's like, if you know, you know. If you don't, then just keep your innocence for a while. But, yeah. Running that Goku with Ultra Majin Vegeta, like, I think that's more of, like, a toxic play. Because I think how Diddy did it is that he ran it... I think he ran, obviously, Super Saiyan Goku and Majin Vegeta. I want to say he ran those two with the new Transforming UI Goku, if I'm not mistaken. Which, it's a solid choice, because he has endurance, and he has a transformation, he has dodge mechanics, so, you know, it would pretty much be the ideal unit to run on that team, because you have multiple mechanics that can save you from dying and prolong the battle a bit longer, and give you more chances to win than you honestly need, but if I'm not mistaken, that is the team he used. Jesus, man. Really? How do I not have you 14 star? I swear, I pull you enough that you should be 14 star, and apparently you're not. But, yeah. I'm... Bro. Bro, whenever Nano releases some quad videos and, you know, when the quad decides to start doing some PvP videos against each other, it's gonna be kind of funny to see the crash outs between Nano and Iron, because like, bro, lately it's some comedy shit, dude. Like, if Nano decides to put Majin Vegeta on his team again with Ultra Super Saiyan Goku in the quad video, that would be some comedy gold, bro. I just know that fucking Iron's gonna be raging at the fact that that's a possibility. Because, in case y'all don't know, Iron does not have Ultra Majin Vegeta. He refuses to touch the banner with a 10,000 foot barge pole. I'd say 10 foot, but I don't think that's long enough. I'd say 10,000. And just, dude, it's like, at some point you just gotta come to terms with it, man. Like, Ultra Majin Vegeta exists. I mean, if people use them, they use them. There's really just nothing that can be done about it at this point. So, like I eventually decided, you know what, I'm gonna summon for Majin Vegeta. I'm gonna get Majin Vegeta, and, you know, I did. But again, doesn't mean I have to like using him. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna feel proud using him, because I know he's a bit of a bullshit character. Because he's lasted in the meta longer than he needs to, and especially with Saiyans being the primary meta team, it don't exactly help in trying to push that fucker out. He always weasels his way back into the meta. Somehow, some way, he just does. But it's whatever. It really is just whatever. We have units that can pretty much just counter Majin Vegeta, and we just have units that are able to just out-damage the mechanics he has, but, like, still. it ain't much you can do. Eventually he is gonna inevitably fall off and kind of just sit in the category of characters that are just no longer, like, relevant. But yeah, it's something that to take in consideration if, like, when it comes to the topic of Majin Vegeta being put on a team. You know, it's a fun idea. Don't get me wrong. It's a really fun idea. I might try it out as, like, just a fun, like, little experiment to see how good that is. But again, facing that regularly doesn't seem like it would be something that would be fun. It really sounds like something that would be AIDS. Alright, we are finally reaching the end, dude. Holy shit. That was the last of my tickets right there. Finally! Good lord, we are through. Now we just have the Sparking Guarantee tickets, and then we have the LF tickets, and then the 100 tickets to use. I'm gonna just skip, because, like, holy shit. Hey, I'll take some dupes of that Gohan, no problem. I like that we got the Ultimate Gohan from the Dragon Ball Super movie. I like that they finally decided to do that. They kind of just skipped over him and gave us base Gohan, and then gave us base Gohan, and then gave us LF Beast Gohan, but we never got Ultimate Gohan. You know, it's kind of ridiculous, in my opinion, that they didn't do that sooner. All right, we really aren't getting too much off of these multis. Let's see. You know, we're mainly getting a lot of old units, a lot of unusable units. Yeah, and that's the old full power Frieza too. That's really not useful at all, to me at least. We are really biting it right now. At least these are free multis. Oh wait, no, I needed stars on that Kefla because I needed to get her Zenkai, finally. Yeah, I'll take that. Because I needed stars on her. Alright. Nice. Alright, what we got? Do we let this animation rock? I'm gonna skip. Eesh. Dude. We need a new Super Saiyan God Vegeta, dude. Because this transforming one was literally the last one we've ever gotten, and bro, we've not gotten a new Super Saiyan God Vegeta since. And that's kind of dumb. They ought to do a LF for Super Saiyan God Vegeta, because there's definitely some material to work with, like what he does, like the God Heat Flash attack that he does against Broly. Like, I definitely think they can do that as a LF for Vegeta in his God form. But again, just when are they gonna fit that in ever? Like, I don't think it's gonna be something they'll do in the after party. I really don't think that's gonna be something we'll see as an after party LF. Again, because it wouldn't stick to the theme. So maybe like Legends Fest, we can get something like that for Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Me personally, I wouldn't complain about it. It's a form of Vegeta's that's kind of just been getting neglected. But again, they could do it to where it's like it's before Fest or something like that. Yeah, we got Gogeta. How many stars is that Gogeta at right now? Is he maxed? No, he's nowhere near maxed. He's at the halfway point. That's where he's at. We already know we're getting multiple Spartans. It's a shame the new Kale and Khalifa aren't on this aren't on the free banner. Instead, we got the before product of what they were trying to work towards. Because, yeah, assist characters, dude. Like, let's just be real. Assist characters were the pretty much the what was like. It was basically the idea of what they wanted to do with tag characters, because like tag characters do essentially work as assist characters in a way as well, except you're able to switch between the characters. But with how they were trying to experiment with it, they really have come a long way. They genuinely have. Alright, we'll just skip through these, see what we get. Alright, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If only the transforming one was on this banner, but nope. Don't have any of the new 7-year units on here. That came out before the anniversary, at least. I think this is the... Yeah. Isn't this the one that... I think they both... Yeah, they both have Zenkai's, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, definitely needed some dupes. Yeah, get that Vegito back up to 7 stars, because, bro, holy shit. Without a Zenkai, that Vegito really just isn't doing much for me. He really just isn't a good unit anymore. He used to be very broken. Now it's just, the fuck are they doing? Alright, so these steps have different LFs, so, let's see. Could use some dupes of either Bardock, the androids, or Boo. I don't think I have Boo maxed out to 7. Well, Broly's now 7 stars, so I can start getting him at his Zenkai as well. I really need to start working on my Zenkais, because, like, I've really been kind of just slacking on it. So, yeah, I really gotta work on that. Desperately, I need to work on that. Alright, this should be year 5 units. Something new? I don't have the gamma, so I'll take it. Alright, and then this is year 6, so we got Super Saiyan God Goku. Pretty much everything that came out during and before the anniversary. I don't have Super Vegeta. We just got Goku and Bardock off the Ultra banners. I believe I have Pikkon. We just got Gamma 1 and 2. And I think that's it. We mainly just need dupes for everything else. So if we can get something new for this one too, that would be great. Yeah, that's not new. What do we got? Well, can't win them all, I guess. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So, yeah, so it's basically just dupes on this one. Alright, Bardock, Vegeta can use dupes, Gohan can use dupes, Frieza can use dupes, androids. That's really it. Oh, wait. Forgot to check the 100th. Okay, so it's Legend Fests and before, so dupes for Gammas would be nice. Get that Goku to 7 stars, that would also be great. And that's really it. They don't have any of the year 6 units on here. It's unfortunate. Unfortunately, we also don't have any LFs before the final 3, so we really are just going to be stuck with like 3 free LFs and then whatever we pull. So, let's go ahead and see what we can get. And turn this up a bit. See if we can get like... Can you even get Screen Shatter if it's not new? Oh, it doesn't matter because we're getting Spirit Bomb.
You slime! Of all the ludicrous!
I forgot it just floods you with a bunch of Z-Power. Jesus. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, Cell, yeah, definitely. Definitely needed to get him some dupes. But, Pikkon and Vegeta, like... I mean, I guess Vegeta, maybe, I guess, it works on getting him to 14 stars. Because, like, there wasn't really much good options on that banner anyway. But Pikkon, we just 7-starred him, so it's like... I don't know how to really feel about that. I can't really say I'm happy about that, but it's like, it's just kind of meh. Anyways, guys, that's it. That was a bit of a long video, but we made it through. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys used all your tickets, or if you've already used them all, let me know what you guys got. If the tickets treated you kindly, or if you just didn't really get much to look forward to. But yeah, a lot of tickets this year, dude. That's just holy shit. Over 1,000 free summons, dude. Like, that is, good lord, that is a lot. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Dude, make sure to leave a like down below. Make sure to comment and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.